Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we will talk about Meshell Ndegeocello's The Way. It's a classic gospel bass line I think every bass player should learn and practice. Today we will talk about that. But before we start, make sure you press down the like button and subscribe if you want to keep yourself up with further lessons. Alright, let's begin. We're going to talk about the verse and the chorus. It starts with the 9th fret of the E string, alright, the B note. You're going to play that with your index finger on your left hand side. Then you're going to play 9th fret of the E string. Alright. First note is a 16th note, but the second note is a staccato. The feel is this. Alright. Then you're going to play the same notes one octave higher, 9th and 11th frets of the D string. They're going to both be staccatos. Alright. If you can, play these notes a bit harder to get that burp sound. Don't play it softer. Just try to get that burp sound. From the top, it's gonna sound like this. Okay. Before you get back to your first position, you're gonna play this over and over. In between, you're gonna play one death note on the A string. Okay, you're gonna rake through that A note, ghost note as an A. All right. Before you repeat the pattern, and it's gonna sound like this. Sometimes you can play an open A string, but you gotta play that as a grace note. It shouldn't be audible too much, all right? Or you can play an open E string again as a grace note to connect your patterns with each other. Now this is your main bass line. Every fourth time around, you're gonna play a tail, an attack. First attack is slide-ins. You're gonna play an open E string and slide into the 6th fret of the E string. Then you're gonna play the octave on the 8th fret of the D string. It's gonna sound like this. Alright? The key thing, one of the key things here is there should not be an audible note when you're sliding into that 6th string. The B flat, okay? It should not be sounding like this. All right? It should be coming from, let's say, the infinity. All right? Then you're gonna play the octave. Then you play another open E string. Then you're gonna slide into the 7th fret. Then you're gonna play the octave. Sometimes you can play the lower B again. Or you can play an open E string. All of them will work. I'm sorry. Okay, but the main idea is the slide-ins and the octaves. Our second tail is essentially this. For the first time around, she plays these notes patterns, all right? Every other time, she plays these notes, okay? But the trick here is playing the last note as a trill. You can do that in a couple of ways. First way is sliding to the half step above note, the 8th fret, like this, okay? You're gonna do that 2 times. Nothing more, nothing less, alright? This. Don't do that, okay? Control the trill. Okay? It should be sounding like this. Or you can hammer on and pull off. Like this, okay? I think the sliding way is more authentic and sounds better. But if it's too uncomfortable for you, you can hammer on and pull off to get the trill. Another key thing here is keep your bass stable. If your bass is going around like this when you're trying to slide, you won't be able to control it, okay? Just rest your body against the bass and keep it steady, all right? That's another key thing here. For the first time around, she does 11th fret, 10th fret, and the 9th fret. Okay? Every other time, she does this. Okay? So from the top, with the tails, with a slow metronome. After you play the second time around and play that 9th fret, 8th fret, 7th fret tail, you're gonna land on the F sharp, on the 2nd fret of the E string. You're gonna play that as 1.5 bars, okay? You're gonna play that 6 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and there's an attack, a pentatonic attack, which starts with 2nd fret from the D string. You're gonna hammer on to the 4th fret of the D string. The first note is a grace note, okay? It should not be audible. It should be audible, but it should not be countable, let's say, alright? It's supposed to sound like this. Then you're gonna play the 2nd fret again, the E note. Then you're gonna play the 4th fret of the A string and open A. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Alright? The second attack is, again, that open A note is supposed to be 6 clicks. Then I'm gonna play 2nd fret to the 4th fret, a hammer on, 2 E notes on the 2nd fret of the D string, then the 4th fret of the D string again, then I'm gonna play the 4th fret of the A string, and you're gonna land on the F sharp. Okay, it's supposed to sound like this. Or you can use your pinky and ring fingers if you feel more comfortable that way, okay? I was using my index and ring fingers. You might as well use your index and pinky, your 1st and 4th fingers as well, alright? For the second time around, before you go back to the verse, there's a slide. You just slide your E string and you get back to your first pattern. Okay, so let's play that slowly from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and you'll get back to your first pattern. Alright, that was the gospel classic The Way. Make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.